Hello, friends. Hope everyone's doing well today. Today with us we have Winnie. Winnie is joining us for today's story because Winnie is a huge Pete the Cat fan. She is a huge Pete the Cat fan, and today we are going to be reading one of the infamous Pete the Cat stories. I'm very excited about this story today because this story is called Pete the Cat Out of This World. And as you all remember, we just finished up our space unit. So we are going to learn all about when Pete the Cat goes to space camp. And also, while you're listening today, I want you to be thinking about the events that happen in this story. Can we retell all of the things that happen when Pete the Cat goes to space camp? I hope you all enjoy. Let's get started. It's a great day. Pete the Cat is going to space camp. Pete meets his bunkmate Glenn. As they unpack, there is an announcement. Welcome, space campers. Please head to the classroom. Your mission begins now. Time to suit up, says Pete. He and Glenn put on their uniforms and race to class. There are so many cool things to do and super neat stuff to see. Astronauts Tom and Chris talk about the trips they've taken, and they give a sneak peek at a future space trips. Ooh, so they get to meet real life astronauts. It would be totally rad to go to space, says Pete. The campers find out what it feels like to be an astronaut. They go in the zero gravity chamber. They ride in rovers. They even build rockets. Pete's rocket flies very, very far. Way to go, Pete, shouts Glenn. Next stop is Mission Control. We have some exciting news, says Tom. Remember, Tom is one of the astronauts that they get to meet. So if we look at our illustration, we can find Tom over here by looking at his name tag. Our next flight leaves today. We're going to the moon, and we have room for more. Pete, do you want to go? Asked Sally. That would be awesome, says Pete. It's time to buckle up and settle into the space capsule. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift off! Their ship speeds through space. They blast past a satellite and even spot a comet. Wow! So here's the satellite that they blast past, and they even spotted a comet. Tom and Sally have a rockin' surprise for Pete. Uh-oh, what do we think is the surprise? It's his guitar! He plays a groovy interstellar song for them. Mission Control listens in. In no time at all, they arrive on the moon. They are ready to explore. The astronauts collect rocks and map out the moon's surface. Does anybody remember? What is this called? What part of the moon is this called? Anybody remember what the moon hole is called? That's right, those are craters. Pete has a very important job to do. He straps on a jetpack and heads towards Mars. He takes tons of pictures. Oh no! Pete lost track of time, and the moon, oh no, it is far, far away. He has to make it back to the ship before it blasts off. Whew! Pete made it back in the nick of time. The astronauts head home, and there's time for a few more tunes. Pete sure knows how to make an entrance. Pete's trip to outer space was out of this world. Still, he's psyched to have his feet back on solid ground. Rocket on, Pete! How amazing! What a great story. So let's think about what were some of the things that Pete experienced at space camp. Remember that if you don't always remember everything, you can always look back in your book. When we look back in our book, we can find out all of the amazing things that Pete was able to do. Remember that he was able to go in the zero gravity chamber because remember there's no gravity in outer space. So you have to know what it feels like to float around. He got to ride in the rovers and he built rocket ships until finally he was asked to go on a mission to where? That's right, he got to go on a mission to the moon. And while he was on the moon, remember that he got to collect moon rocks, he played his awesome guitar, and he got to take pictures of what planet? That's right, the planet Mars. So amazing. I hope you all enjoyed this awesome book today. Hope you guys are doing well at home, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye-bye.